feels like heaven when you take me in your arms. You're my angel, you're the only sunshine in my life. Feels like heaven when you take me in your arms, in your arms. You're my angel, you're the only sunshine
Hey there, welcome to episode 8. I put all of my love into these episodes. Even if it's something like episode 6, I still have to put my effort into it to present what I want to present. I don't want to be lazy and then make something that's just episode 8. This specific episode was all about me fighting and battling all of the sinful. Episode 8 in itself was a battle against the sin. In this specific episode, I managed to defeat the delays, okay? And that is a part of all of the sin that was created, okay? So all of the delays that were trying to keep me away from my success, keep me away from all the delays were trying to, well, delay me, okay? And so I managed to defeat that, which is great. But now, you may have noticed that there's a specific scene in there where future villain is going to come up, okay? In the future, way in the future, okay? But right now, it's important to talk about this specific character. And mind you, I have created the character, I just don't know the name of this character. It's not the almighty nemesis. That is way like in the future. That is the reason why the delay counts as a sin in my life is because that's because it's a distraction, okay? It's a distraction away from my focus with my Father, okay? It's a distraction away. It's taking me away from the Holy Spirit. It's taking me away from all of the holiness and bringing me towards sin even more, okay? That's not good. So, obviously, I had to battle that. I had to fight that and end it, okay? And luckily, I managed to do that, okay? However, the specific character in this episode obviously was not happy with that because the whole point of their existence is to try and end my life, okay? They're trying to get me not to interfere with the big plan. And what's that big plan? That big plan is, well, created by the almighty nemesis. Now, who is the almighty nemesis? There will be a dedicated episode to who that is, but that is going to take place way off in the future, okay? Right now, the more important thing to talk about is these episodes, okay? So, explain, okay? I only explained a broad gist of certain scenes in this episode, okay? So basically, I only explained a part of it, okay? But the rest is, well, I'm not going to tell you because that would defeat the whole. Perhaps I can explain it later on, but the reason I'm just going to show you what I'm seeing in my mind, okay? I can tell you the main gist. I can tell you some parts of it to give you a certain idea, but I'm not going to reveal the whole thing because I don't know. I don't have the explanation. I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of tired today, because I'm just tired. Today's a Saturday, today's a lazy Saturday, so yeah, that's where that goes, okay? Tomorrow's Sunday, tomorrow's church day, tomorrow's service days. Anyways, that was episode 8, okay? Oof. Obviously, episode 8 was... I'll be honest with you. I loved making this episode. It really is time consuming. I've noticed that was episode 8, okay? That was episode 8. Yeah. The next episode is episode 9, okay? And that one, I'll elaborate a little bit more on things, but for now, let's just focus on this, okay? At the time of this recording right now, at this moment, I am getting closer and closer to graduating. And, yeah. Alright, it's episode, okay? But I think that's pretty much it, alright? Like I said, this specific episode was a real fun one to make, okay? Yeah, so that's all I have, okay? Yeah. See you in the next episode.